Escobedo.
As I sat there on that field, looking at my mangled leg, I wondered if I'd ever be able to walk again. Ladies and gentlemen, have any of you ever experienced a major setback in your life? Now, how did you deal with it? My mother always taught me growing up, no matter what happens, never give up. And I've tried to live by those words ever since. But as I sat there on that field, looking at my mangled leg, I feared I couldn't persevere. 10 years ago, my friends invited me to join them in a game of football. Early on in the game, I got the ball and I was flying towards a goalpost. When all of a sudden, another player came out of nowhere. And bam, we collided. The next thing I heard was a loud pop, and I fell to the ground. Something was seriously wrong. I couldn't walk, I couldn't even stand. Eventually, one of my friends had to carry me off the field and take me to the hospital. And once in the hospital, the doctor injected me with a shot to reduce the swelling in my knee.
Well, Joe, looks like you have a torn meniscus.
What the heck's a meniscus?
Well, essentially it's like the cartilage in your knee.
What does that mean? Will I be able to walk anytime soon? No. I don't imagine you'll be able to walk for at least several months. The doctor wanted to tell me that even after I healed, I still wouldn't be able to perform certain physical activities. What would you have done at that point? Would you give up? Or would you gather the strength and the courage to continue? I chose the latter. Not only was I going to walk again like normal, I was going to go beyond what normal people can do and compete in a marathon. So with that goal in mind, I spent hours in physical therapy each day. With each minor bend of my knee, I felt a strong stabbing sensation. And I began to doubt whether I could achieve my goal. But after each day, my range of motion and mobility improved slightly. It was like I was a child learning to walk again. At 3 months, I could stand. At 4 months, I could take baby steps. At 5 months, I could hobble from one side of the room to the other. And after 9 months of grueling physical therapy and training, I was running 10K a day. But my biggest competitors still remained doubt and insecurity. In fact, my friends all laughed at me when I told them I was going to compete in a marathon. I too began to doubt whether I could do it. But every time those doubts entered my mind, I just kept repeating the words of my mother. Never give up. Never give up. And by taking those words to heart, I ran every single day until my toes were bruised, bloodied, and blistered. And after a year and a half of training, it was almost race day. But, as fate would have it, I would experience yet another setback, as my knees started to swell after a run. Isn't it funny how life throws you an obstacle when you're so close to reaching your goal? It's like screaming at you. One last shot. Show what you've got. So that night I went home and I prayed. Fortunately, the next morning, my prayers had been answered. The swelling had subsided. And with that, it was race day. But, as we all know, whenever we're on the verge of achieving something, there are always critics nearby, ready to keep us down. And that's exactly what happened to me right before the race.
So how many marathons you done, kid?
One of the other runners asked me. This is my first.
Do you realize this is one of the toughest marathons in the world?
Not really.
Good luck, kid. You're gonna need it.
And with that, the gunshot went off and the race began. Early on, I started out strong. But about halfway through, the swelling in my knee returned. But I kept telling myself, Joe, you've come too far to quit now. Keep going. So I kept chugging along until I saw a finish line in the distance. And when I did, I just remember the months of excruciating physical therapy and training. And after 6 hours of non-stop running, I did it! I had crossed that finish line, achieving my objective and defying doctors, critics, and even life itself. So ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you, when was the last time you told yourself to never give up? Even when the experts said, you can't do it, you told yourself to never give up. Even when all of your friends laughed at you, you reminded yourself to never give up. Even when life threw you down, you picked yourself back up and you said, I will never give up. Maybe then, just like that boy 10 years ago, you too can achieve the impossible. Thank you very much.